keep that going. All right, Sedge. Tell me about your week.
Yep. Nothing new. Just the usual. Just working and haven't really played any new games or anything like that. I did buy Battlefield 6, and so far I haven't really done much with it. That's pretty much it.
Cool. I actually like the looks of Battlefield 6, but I feel like it's just too far beyond my ability to see, so I can't play it. And I guess
It's a
glasses
lot.
would make it easier.
Yeah, but glasses
Probably.
would help, and I will admit it is a lot. It's a lot going on in that game. But yeah, but so far it's pretty good with all the different vehicles and the running around and taking the points and stuff.
I like Battlefield. Like that's been like one of my favorite shooter games because of that. Like being able to use vehicles. Have not played it since Bad Company though, which I thought was probably the best Battlefield ever. Well, Bad Company 2, not Bad Company 1.
I don't know. I really enjoyed just the second one. Just to
Well, that
played
one
the
was
shit
good
out of that
too,
game.
but I don't know. I just the multiplayer of Bad Company 2 made me happy. However, we're not going to get into this because we got D&D to play. Amin, I think
True.
you're next on the list.
Looks like it. Just hanging out, chilling. My team lead's out this week, so I've been doing his job. So been doing both mine and his job, which has been fun. That's about it though. Just hanging out, working, staying up too late playing games.
As you should.
Usual.
That's
Yeah,
that's
the
life.
usual.
If I can give anybody actual advice in life, is to stay up late and play video games. It's fun. Is it the right advice? Probably not. But you know what?
No, but it's one I take any day, every day of the week anyway.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's look at my list. Buttons.
Yes.
It is your turn.
No crazy kid stories since it is spring break week. I'm enjoying spring break. I got a new tattoo. I cut my hair and did my nails. That's about the extent of the excitement this week. So yeah, new tattoos, the highlight so far. Tomorrow, Dyer and I are going on a hike to a place called Carlito Springs, so that should be fun.
Speaking of Carlitos.
And I had the best ice cream I've ever had in my life tonight, hands down.
Awesome. But speaking of Carlitos, I was replaying 3 recently. Resident Evil. And,
Yes,
Carlitos is there.
a cold, colorless world.
All right. Well, I'm glad you guys are
But-
going to be doing stuff, and I'm glad you had the best ice cream ever. You should probably tell us a little bit more about that ice cream, but not too much more.
Okay, it's called Afters, and it was Dubai chocolate flavored. It was really good. Oh, by the way, any Dune fans?
Yes.
I've seen it.
Oh, I got a Dune themed tattoo. So,
Is it a worm?
Ooh, sick.
no, it's the last line for the litany against fear. And then I got the Bene Gesserit symbols surrounding it.
I was really hoping
I
for,
will
like,
look behind me and see where it has gone.
Only I will remain.
oh my.
Only I will remain sick.
Nerd! Anyway.
I am a nerd. We are nerds. Yeah.
That is
So
sick.
Well, I'm glad that you enjoy whatever it was. And I was hoping it was going to be that big fat guy that floats around in the machine. But hey, you know what? Next time.
Baron Harkonnen. No,
Yeah.
I'm not getting Baron Harkonnen
Oh,
on my
God.
arm.
That was what I was
Fuck
hoping.
that guy.
All
That
right.
guy.
Go ahead, Doc, before it's Dyer's turn.
Harry Harkonnen's a pedophile. That's all.
Yeah. So, Blaze.
Once it heals up, I'll post a picture of it.
All right. Blaze in our chat has said, nice tattoo, though. Dyer, it is your turn.
Nothing too exciting. Building a shed in the backyard. I'm about halfway done. And sad to say that I found out Lowe's has a better military discount than Home Depot.
How is that possible?
I don't know, but I added all the exact same stuff to the cart. It was all the items were the same prices for both Lowe's and Home Depot, but after the discounts were applied, it was almost $200 cheaper at Lowe's than it was Home
Okay,
Depot.
I'm gonna give you some advice, Diane. I don't know if I should do this on stream, so the Home Depot gods don't find me, but I'm gonna tell you. Next time you go to Home Depot, set up for a contractor's account, right, at the Pro Desk, and tell them that you're a contractor, and they will try their best to give you better pricing.
You say that after I spend all the money on the
You
shed.
didn't tell me you were gonna be spending a bunch of money. You just said you were making a murder shit. I thought you already had the shit. I'm sorry, Dyer. I should have been.
It's kind of the same deal as Sherwin-Williams too. They don't actually check that shit.
Fuck Sherwin-Williams.
Well,
So our house is the paint comes from Sherwin-Williams, and that you can color match the stuff, and I have to paint my shed to match my house. So I go to Sherwin-Williams and I give them the paint information, and it's like $300 for a couple cans of paint. I'm like, no, because Home Depot and Lowe's will both color match whatever for a lot cheaper. So
well, I'm glad that at least Home Depot got some business from you from paint. Doc, welcome in. This is our new friend Doc. We just met him. How you doing?
Yes, I have definitely never been here before. This is the first time I've ever been here. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Doc.
Hi, everyone.
How is your?
Shut your ass up, Probus.
How's you been, Doc?
I've been good. I have passed step 1. I took a vacation to India to see my family there, and I've been pretty much chilling last 3 weeks or so. I got another 3 weeks before starts up, but in the meantime, I'm just chilling. It's a good time. The last vacation I'm gonna have for a while.
Well, I hope. Well, I mean, I saw the pictures. They were awesome. They look cool.
Yes.
I know the other people. The Wednesday people. Unfortunately, can't see them. Maybe I'll move that channel up here to the general, if you're okay with that.
Yeah, for sure.
And by me, I mean Vincer's gonna do it because I have no idea how to fuck do that. But you'll talk to him next because he's the second in command boss man right now. You know, he's not
Boss man.
He's boss man. He's helping me out, and I appreciate that.
Nice.
Well, speaking of Vincer, speaking of boss man, speaking of new things that we want to try, go ahead, Vincer.
Oye, Beltaloras.
Yeah, there it is.
No, I've been all right. I've been on a big Expanse kick, so I'm reading the books. I'm going back through the show.
Sasake.
I'm actually learning a little bit of the Belter Creole too, just so I can do some of the voices, because we are going to be doing a one shot in a couple weeks for the Expanse TTRPG. And if Probus wants to stream that, I really don't mind.
All right.
That's just to gauge interest in the actual format, because it's not a D20 system, it's a D6 system. So it's going to be a little bit different on how it works. But it should be pretty fun.
Very cool. Like I said,
And at least there's one guy here that's a fan of the Expanse. So that makes me happy.
I was talking about it last night in our D&D chat, our DDO chat, and I was talking about it, and I was like, I have no idea what the fuck it is. All I know is I'm in space, and I am a executive, and that's all I know.
I think Ade's go ahead.
I was gonna say, I've watched all the episodes. I will say that for people that are just watching it, it is a little tough to get through the first season, but after that, it's a little bit easier to understand because of all the slang that's used in the first season. It's hard to follow what's going on initially.
I mean, I plan on playing my character like those people from Aliens, the Wayland people. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know if that's wrong, and I don't know if that's right.
I mean,
I'm
you're
going
all
to
pretty
attempt-
decently good characters. Yeah, I know what you're going to do, Doc.
Listen, no. I'm gonna do a different thing. I'm not gonna do Amos. I'm gonna try and do like an Ash from Overwatch voice.
Wow.
Oh, Lord. He picked the Amos stand-in, so that'll
I
be
did.
fun.
All right. Well, seeing as one of us wasn't here last week, I'm going to give a brief overview of what happened, just in case any of you all forgot. It all started in the snow. Lake monster. Okay, I'll do everyone. So 3 of you met one of you, and then you guys met the other one of you in a city. In the city though, you guys were given some quests. You were given a quest to find some Schwingas, which we have renamed Schwingas. We were given a quest to fight a lake monster or stop a lake monster, which you guys took care of. You guys got rewarded for that. You were given a quest to... What else were you given? You were given a quest from the bar patron, or not the bar patron, I'm sorry, the tavern patron. Is that what they call them when they own the bar, a tavern? Is it a patron?
Bartender?
No, she owns the establishment.
The proprietor?
Yeah, the proprietor. That's the right word.
That's a big word for Propus. Be careful.
Okay.
I know.
Proprietor?
Yeah, it's a proprietor. You guys were given a quest about her son that went missing, came back alive, had frostbite, which now Al's afraid of, by the way. He thinks that things are going to bite him from the cold. And you found out that that's somewhere kind of far away from where you're at. But here's where we're going to start, because it's kind of what happened. Where did we start? Yes, we're in that tavern though. The tavern is called the Treasured something, because I'm bad at
Yeah, and we were deciding whether or not it was the one that the moose.
It wasn't the moose
I can't
knuckle.
remember. It was
No, we were at the inn. The buried treasure.
Yeah, the buried treasure.
Are you sure? Was it like the River's Bend or some shit?
No, this one was the buried treasure.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you guys...
The river mouth is where you're meeting the quest lady.
Yes.
But she's also here at the treasure bin
actually,
or whatever.
The treasure bin where you guys are at. You guys started to notice that this place is filling up quite fast. Almost like 90% of the village is there. It's getting filled to the brim. There's hot cocoa for everyone, though. Like, all of you have had a cup or two. And one of you got taken away, but, you can get your own again. But you see these people walk in and they just keep serving this cocoa.
Oh my god, are we drinking the Kool-Aid? Is something going to happen?
Did you drink it already?
No.
Did you?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, I like tea. Didn't drink the cocoa yet. We'll just say we didn't drink the cocoa.
Okay. Well, either way, it's fine. You guys start to see as these people walk in. There are all kinds of villagers, people that you guys seen around town. Even the 5 quintuplet dwarves are making their way there. And coming in behind them is... How tall are you, Doc?
7'8".
This guy
What
comes...
crap is up with all these tall people?
Hey, that's just what happens in D&D. You see this Firbolg duck under the door and walk in.
Demrish watches cautiously.
Do you want me to describe?
Yeah, describe how you look.
Yeah, looks like well, very tall, 7'8", like heavily built, dressed in furs, but also like has a decent amount of like scattering of leaves around him. You can see my token there. He's got like kind of iridescent eyes that glow a little bit. Skin is like a grayish blue. he has a bow slung over his shoulder, and he's carrying a gnarled wooden staff. There's also like a weird sort of like totem made from leaves and feathers slung on a string around his neck. He looks like he's not like he's he's not really trying to. I mean, it's difficult for him not to draw attention because of his height, but he's not like doing anything besides just going with the flow of the crowd. Essentially, as people carry him in, he looks around and looks a little bit confused.
What is your name on this doc?
Can I tell if he's a druid?
I don't know. He looks like the druid part. He looks as if he might be a druid, but you can't really tell. I will say this though, Doc, when you walked in, what did you see up in the sky besides a rocket ship from today?
I walked in. What did I see up in the sky?
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta find the thing.
I don't know. After looking at that token, all I can think of is Mr. T's Night Elf Mohawk.
I'm a night elf mohawk. No, that's not what you're seeing.
I saw something that really kind of unnerved me for some reason, even though it felt like it shouldn't have. The moon was full, and for some reason that felt off.
All right.
But as a result, I allowed myself to be like ushered inside this tavern.
So yeah, as you guys sit around for, hours or whatever it's been, you guys tell me what you want to do in the tavern. Now you see all these people walking in, you see the giant Firbolg. What would you guys like to do?
Al is currently sulking by the fire because he get his cocoa taken away.
I give Al my cocoa.
Why'd you get your cocoa taken away?
Well, it's because he was talking about frostbite.
And it was a lady whose kid got bitten by the cold.
She was not pleased with his talk about her son.
I am going to go over and pat Al's shoulder and say, I know it can be confusing sometimes, and I give him my cocoa.
Thank you.
I give him a little scritch behind the ear.
Do you drink the cocoa, Al?
Drink the cocoa.
Of course.
Al, who else is drinking cocoa?
Dorian definitely got handed a mug of cocoa and has drunk it without really questioning it.
Jack's looking for a second cup.
All right. I like this. Demerish, did you drink the cocoa?
Demerish doesn't eat or drink.
All right. And Sark, did you drink the cocoa?
Nope, he already knew about it, so nope, he didn't.
Well,
He's looking at them.
the three of you that drank the cocoa, please go ahead and give me a what the fuck did I just do roll of a d20.
Propus, would you like me to use Roll20 for the most part, or can I use my physical
Please
dice?
use Roll20, yes.
I will do so.
Well,
Jack.
I figured out what it is. It's not that my dice suck. It's that my dice are used to playing Call of Cthulhu where you want low rolls.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You're right.
Definitely.
All right. So, Jack, I'm going to need you to find the closest bath. No, I'm just kidding. That was an April Fool's joke, guys. There's nothing wrong with the cocoa. You can drink it at
Bum, 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 bum.
will. But yeah, the cocoa is good. You guys drink it, and it tastes amazing. It's probably like one of the best cocos you've ever had. And it feels warm and refreshing since it's freaking cold. Dorian, you would have noticed as you were walking in, and you generally are not affected by the cold as much as other people, but you notice that it is freezing outside.
Yeah, I mean, used to the cold, that's for sure, but colder than normal. Strange. Can I make a... I guess no, in this case that would be nature, not necessarily survival. Can I make a nature check and try and, like, see whether I could tell where the cold was coming from?
Yeah, go ahead. Actually, before you make this check, I mean, you can still make it, but before you make it, how long have you been in Icewind Dale?
I would say probably in the area for about 6 months.
6 months? That's a lot of months of sex, but
I check your ears.
anyways,
I said 6.
go ahead and roll it. Go ahead and roll that
No,
advantage.
sir. No, sir. I heard it too. I just didn't say anything.
I'm
It
just
did sound like. I will laugh if you make this roll and Propus goes, the cold, you know where it's coming from. It's coming from outside.
I meant while I was outside. Yeah, damn it.
All right. You know some things, okay? You know
Sure.
that this place, since you've been here for a little bit, you've heard rumors as you walk through the villages. You know that there is something out there that is keeping this area cold. For the many years it has been cold here, 15 plus years. You know that every full moon, the frostmaiden creates a very frigid cold. And in order to appease her, the villages do different things, whether it be sacrifice, leaving food offerings, or other. And you kind of get the idea that this might be due to that.
Does it feel like this is because this is something that happens regardless of the sacrifices, or this is something that
This is something
might
that
happen because they
leads up to it.
got it? In which case, I think having been here for a second, it seems like this is the custom of the place, at least.
Yes, since you have been here for a sextant, it is definitely like that. It was very hard to say that with a straight face. But what would you like to do? You see all these people. You notice that the group that's kind of sitting next to each other doesn't look like the average villager. They look a little bit more prepared for the perils of the outside world. They look a little bit like adventurers.
I look over at them. What do I see?
You see a very tall barbarian named Jack, who you don't know his name yet, but a very tall barbarian, a very tall dragonborn who has lost his shimmer, and a very tall bugbear, and then two shorter people, a high elf and a dwarf.
How tall are the other three compared? Am I? I'm 7'8".
I don't know. Is he taller than all of you? I think he might be the same as Albino.
He's a little taller than me. He's about 6 inches taller than me. I'm 7'2".
Jack's only
7'4",
6'4".
7'5".
Jack's the shortest of the bunch, except for Fennel, probably. And the dwarf.
And the dwarf.
Yeah, the dwarf is only 3 foot 2 inches or something like that.
You're gonna need to toss him.
Fennel's a little bit taller than 5 foot. She's around 5 foot.
Got it. Dorian's gonna. I mean, I think it takes a second. He's not gonna necessarily. He's gonna just sit and observe them for a second and just not listen in on the conversation, but just they're interesting. They're different.
Fennel, how do you react to Dorian coming in?
Well, he looks like he might need some cocoa too. Or some tea. He looks very intriguing. I am curious about him. And also, does he look like a druid?
He looks druidish. He's druish, for the Spaceballs.
I'm druid adjacent.
Yeah, he's druid
I was
adjacent.
just about to post that.
And also, Fennel is just curious of why everybody's so darn tall here.
Something in the water, probably.
It's all the fish piss.
Oh,
So
no.
I am going to go up to this very tall newcomer and ask his name because I'm very curious if his name is Ravison. I mean, obviously I can read his name. It's not, but Fennel doesn't know that.
Do you straight up ask him if his name is Ravison?
Yes, I go, hello, pleased to meet you, Fennel Night Breeze, adventurer and curious person. Is your name Ravison?
Oh, hello. No, my name is Dorian.
Oh, well, that's good, because if it was Ravison, we'd be having a completely different conversation. Pleased to meet you, Mr. Dorian, sir.
Pleased to meet you. Who is Ravison?
Well, he's a druid of some sort. We're looking for him, and not in a very pleasant way. I'm sad to say we might have some business with him that would be unpleasant.
Druids are meant to tend to the balance of nature. Has this one done unjust things?
Well, I don't know if you'd call it unjust, but I would say it in the very least is confusing.
I would know more if that is all right with you.
Well, come, sit with my ragtag companions here, and we'll have a conversation, if you don't mind. I don't think they'll mind you joining. Not at all.
Very well. Dorian will stand up and walk over slowly, and then sit by the fire next to the others.
You notice that Fennel is wearing, like, cold weather clothes, but they look like they're 20 kabillion sizes too. At least the outerwear is 20 kabillion sizes too large for her, and it's wrapped around her several times.
I forgot about that.
You have borrowed winter clothing from another.
And isn't it still wet? I mean, we literally just got back from the lake.
Yeah.
Yes, and you notice that she's also slightly soggy. Like
Seems
when she walks, she kind of squishes.
Dorian's like,
It
I don't want to
seems
do
you
this.
should-
This is not the right party for me.
And there is a faint hint of wet dog in the air amidst all amidst all the hot chocolate.
Dorian will not sit immediately by the fire and instead gesture for Fennel to do so, and will sit like a tiny bit away, just because he doesn't need the fire as much as this person clearly does.
Oh, well, thank you. I hail from Neverwinter, and please, if you've not ever been there, please notice the name is Neverwinter, because even though it's in the north, it tends to have warmer climes, and I came woefully unprepared, and my friend here, Sir Al, let me borrow some of his cold weather clothes. Unfortunately, I took a tumble into the nearby lake, and I'm slightly soggy now, so I appreciate the fire. Thank you.
Dorian just kind of nods slowly.
As you guys are having your conversation, from inside or from outside, the last person walks in. It is Speaker Dorblegruff. He is the man that you guys found out about previous.
Did you say Dumbledore?
Yeah, it's Dumbledore. Dorblegruff. Here, I will give you his name. I even give you his last name. He is the leader of this small town. He's the one that has gone missing several times, and that the prostitutor told you about. I can't say the right word now. The
Proprietor. You could just.
Proprietor.
It sounds like you're like trying to mix up proprietor and prostitute together. Just saying.
Yeah, it happens. I was trying to mix up propos, but it didn't work. But that's the guy's name. He walks in, and you hear everyone just kind of like stop talking and look. He says, "It's okay. It's okay. We're all here. Everyone's been accounted for. Even the newcomers to the city. You all will be safe here tonight. Please, enjoy the beverages we have provided. And you see him motion to the proprietor as she walks over to the fire and douses it out.
Fennel raises her hand.
Yes,
Excuse me?
the high elf in the corner.
Yes, I have questions. I was rather enjoying that fire because I am slightly chilled and once again soggy. Please note soggy. And then why would we be unsafe? Just asking for us.
As you say that, he looks at you and you see two people from behind him, like bring out their clubs, and they start like whacking it against their hand, like they're looking for people that are saying just nonsense. And he like puts his hand up and he goes, "No."
I wouldn't say it's nonsense. I think those are very legit questions.
I know, but he says, "No. It's okay. They're new. They don't know our traditions." He says, "Young lady, if I may. We are a smaller village, and because we're smaller, we don't have the people to give up, nor the food. So how we give to Oral, the frostmaiden, is by dousing our flames."
Okay, all right. Still confused, but I look at my friends. Anybody else? Anybody else with any, or is it just me? Apparently, it's just me.
Yeah, you just look over there and you'll see Al just like snout first into this cup of cocoa, just happy.
The speaker
Right.
says again, he's like, "I understand you may not understand what's going on, but on the nights of the full moon, we need to make sacrifices to the frostmaiden. And this is how we make our sacrifice. Every flame in the village goes out."
The Frostmaiden demands this of you?
He's like, "It is all we can give in order to appease her wrath."
And does it?
He kind of looks at you and goes, "No. But you should have saw what happened when we didn't."
What?
He just says, "Death."
Oops. Ignore that. I was looking at my character sheet and pushed a button.
All right.
So sorry, I had to walk away for a second. So just to clarify, they put out all fires in this city on full moon nights. Is that what I heard?
Yes.
Okay.
So you guys are in this large inn with pretty much the whole city, which is roughly about 150 people plus you. And you see people just kind of bundling up next to their people of, companions, kids, all that stuff. And they are doing their best to stay warm for the night, hoping that they are not taken by the cold.
Yeah,
There's not like an eyes wide shut thing going on in here, is there?
I mean, this could be fun if you just let it. You know what I'm saying, Jack?
I've never seen that movie.
Nor me.
Is that bad?
Crazy orgy.
Oh, fun.
This is,
I also feel
this is
like
definitely not a crazy orgy. But you know what?
My God. Provost, can I retcon a little bit? I
What do
feel
you
like
wanna
6
retcon?
months is probably too long for me to have been here.
That's fine.
Probably like 2 months at most.
2's fine. But yeah, you guys see these people just start like huddling up together as they fall asleep, trying to stay warm with the body warmth of the person next to them.
Emerson will look at the speaker and ask, "Do you truly believe this frost maiden is sated by a guttering candle? Or are
He's
you
like,
simply feeding her until she decides the account requires blood instead of shadow?"
she's like, our village doesn't provide that service, but if you go to the bigger cities, it does require blood.
Emerson will narrow his eyes.
How do you know what she demands from each place?
He says, it's what we can give. Some villages have food in surplus. They give. Some people have people in surplus. They give. Some people only have the warmth and cannot give the other two. So we give.
So it's like completely dark in here now.
It's pretty dark, yeah. I mean, there's no light. It is nighttime. You got the moonlight coming in from the windows, but overall, fairly dark.
It is
So
a
it's
full
only
moon.
How
only
long does
warmth
light
that you
last?
give. That's what I was about to do. Yeah.
No, how long does it last?
I think it's concentration. Let me see.
One action.
1 hour.
1 hour, yeah.
How long have we been in the inn?
Probably a few hours now, maybe.
Okay,
So
I'm not
yeah,
going
the
anymore
light's
then.
off
It's
your
fine.
shield. So
I
you
was just making
sacrifice
sure I wasn't
warmth.
glowing anymore.
Yeah. So you sacrifice warmth, but not light.
He says, well, yes. He's like, magic is something we don't really have here in this village. Like, they don't have a lot of people that can cast spells.
Mhm.
And so he says it's, that should be fine as long as it doesn't conjure any heat to it. He
Yeah.
thinks
So
that's okay.
Themers will clarify that these folks should not be shivering in the dark. If warmth is what must be given, then at least let them see their friends' faces. And he'll cast light on like the chandelier or like the main central light fixture
All
of
right.
the room that we're in.
Yeah, and do you plan on doing that for the next few hours?
Sure, as
All
long
right.
as I'm down here.
What is everyone else doing?
Hey, turn out the lights. We're trying to sleep here.
Jack's just
I mean, yeah, Kursak could probably be maybe trying to sleep, I guess, if that's what people were trying to do. I mean, or I mean, he's a little guy, so he,
Well, folks have I'm going to defend myself. Folks have like an innate aversion to darkness.
It's the fear of the dark thing. I know.
Yeah,
I mean, you can
it shouldn't be
you can kind
cold
of see,
and in the dark.
you can kind of see that the people in this city are not afraid of the dark because you're the first person to probably cast light for them in quite a bit.
Well, they appreciate it.
They
Smiley
do.
face.
They're
Moving
actually pretty nice to you about that. You guys have seen that most of the people here have been pretty friendly. Like none of them have been overly aggressive to you. I mean, minus the
Except
one.
when I asked questions.
Well, he was trying to give you the best answer he could.
You heated up his beer.
Yeah, no, that was the other guy.
Oh,
That was
That was the
Bosco.
bartender. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys see that everybody starts hunkering down for the night, and the temperatures start to plummet.
Everybody cuddle up next to Albino.
I mean, he
Yeah, I
is
was
the
about to say
furthest.
I would find a spot somewhere and basically just kind of look at. But Fennel was like, if you want to come over here, I'll keep you warm.
Yes, I am going to take off my wet furs and lay them out to dry. Because I think it's unwise to keep the wet clothing on.
Yeah, that's probably not a great idea.
Al's the big spoon.
I mean, technically he is. Yeah. I don't think there's any way around it.
Yeah.
There's always the bigger spoon.
But it looks like, I mean, from what you guys see, at least, Themrish, give me an investigation, please.
You got it. An investigation, not a perception.
Yeah, let's go with either one. Whatever's better for you. All right. You see that once everyone is in, you notice that the doors were locked. And this is kind of what you just see that the last person, they kind of locked it behind him.
Okay. Expecting company, I'll ask the speaker if he's still nearby.
He says, "This is for your safety, I assure you."
How do you mean?
He's like, "If you leave, you'll definitely freeze to death." It's almost as if when he talks, the temperature, you can, well, you maybe not so much more than others, but they can feel the temperature dropping as the minutes go by. And he tells you, if you were wise, you too would find comfort next to one of your friends.
There is no comfort in the warmth for me anymore.
I will play a calming lullaby.
You gonna play on what did you have again? What instrument?
Please tell me it's bagpipes.
God damn it! I also have a pan flute.
Well, I mean, you hear
Yay, pan flute band!
I was gonna say, Doran, you hear this pan flute. Would you like to start like kind of going with them and doing this?
Yeah, I'll harmonize.
Go ahead and roll your pan
Dueling
flute.
pan flute.
I don't have performance. Or am I rolling the pan flute proficiency, or am I performance?
pan flute proficiency, and then go ahead and do it under.
Is that with charisma?
Yeah, go ahead with charisma.
Or what is it? Okay.
Yeah, you guys start playing this lovely melody, and it is soothing to the bar. Both you and Jack can have some inspiration.
I will say, probably some birds start sitting in the windows when this happens.
Becoming ice cubes.
Yeah, you wake up in the morning, and it's just frozen bird breast.
After it ends, then they fly off.
It's a swallow sickle.
I didn't know you had bird statues on the windows.
Oh man!
But yeah, you guys play for a little while, and it comforts the bar. Make sure you guys tick off your inspiration on your sheets.
Nice.
Also, Al, you have an owl hiding in your fur.
Took me a second.
What?
Is there anything else you would like to do, Themrish, while you kind of sit around keeping the light going for a few hours?
No. I'm perfectly content to do that.
All right.
To answer your questioning noise there, Doc, pretty much if you look over at Al, you're going to see, Fennel just cuddled up, much you can inside the fur, pretty much. And underneath Al's chin, you're going to see an owl thing there, cuddled like up under the chin.
An owl. I heard an owl. Got it.
He's I think his name's what? Albert?
Yes, the owl's name is Albert.
Albert?
Albert.
It's the Arizona accent.
Got it.
It's my familiar.
Understood.
Yeah, and this time, one of you is not trying to eat the familiar. It's actually working out pretty good.
That's crazy. Imagine having a familiar who's a bird that no one's trying to eat.
Couldn't
be me. But after the pan flute melody ends, I look over at Jack and I nod solemnly.
Jack will nod back as he continues to play.
Yes.
All right, the night goes on, and it gets later and later. And those of you that can feel cold, you definitely feel the cold. If you weren't huddled up next to somebody, you probably are huddled up to L now.
Yeah, I'd imagine by the morning I'd be entirely surrounded by people.
Yeah, and it's not just your party. Like,
Yeah.
there are villagers that are using you for warmth.
Are you sure this isn't some weird eyes wide open thing?
I'm sure that they are not.
Sure?
Eyes wide
I
shut.
am sure that if you ask them where they touched you on this doll, they wouldn't be touching no spots.
I've never seen the movie before. Okay, I'm doing the best I can.
Me neither. I feel like Dorian is used to the cold. Probably doesn't get as close to everyone else as everyone else is.
Well,
but
this is
like on the
are you
periphery of it.
resistant to cold?
I don't think so.
Okay, so you're gonna feel this cold. Like, this cold is
Okay.
is hitting
Then
you
It's
to the bone.
advanced cold.
Then we'll go ahead and
We're talking about
join in
negative
the
30 degrees cold
Mm,
with no
yeah, not
fire.
great. Okay. Understood.
As
Dorian tries to tough
Lighty
it out
said,
and then joins it.
the orgy is clearly a town over. You guys are in the wrong town. So yeah, Themrish is I think the only one that actually is cold resistant. I don't know if Jack is, if he has the actual trait, but I know Themrish does.
I am not.
The trait, no, I don't know if from my background if there's something there, but
Yeah, you can definitely withstand some cold, but not like complete cold like Themrish can.
I'm just furry.
All right, so the night ends and the morning starts. The sun rises, never over the mountaintops, but it rises, and you guys feel warmth again. Which one of you probably woke up first?
Hmm.
That would be me.
I'll-
I don't
I'm
sleep.
say, well, yeah, well, maybe him or Kursak, maybe.
Well,
say
I'll
probably
say,
them just to recast the light again.
yeah, I was gonna say probably both of you. That's fine. You guys can both be up. As you guys look around the room, you see some people moving, like just shuffling around as it's early morning. But Themrish, go ahead and give me another perception, and Kirsek, give me a perception.
Okay, perception. Got you. Do.
Okay, both of you guys notice that there are several patches of people where you're not seeing movement. In fact, as you guys kind of glance around, you see a little bit more. You see that several people have frozen in this nightly cold. What would you guys like to do?
I want to get up and go start a fire.
Well, I mean, that's the smart thing to do. But I'm asking more Themrish and Kirsek. What do you guys want to do with that information?
Well, Themrish will go check, and if they are no longer with the living, right, he'll try to perform some rites over them or ask somebody what the typical rites of funerary, what the typical funerary rites are.
Yeah, as you go over and you check them out, you notice that their bodies have frozen pretty much solid. It was not warm enough for them to stay alive. And as you ask around, I'm assuming you'd probably try to ask the speaker, maybe somebody of importance. They would let you know that their bodies will go to warmth. As you see,
Their bodies will what?
go to warmth, like heat, as you see them drag them outside and start piling them up next to a pyre.
I'll ask if he has any objections to me saying a short prayer over them.
He would say no. He's more than happy to let you do that, since they don't have
Okay.
a priest in their village to begin with.
Yeah. Yeah, so Demers will go out and say some Bahamutian prayers.
Yeah, so as you're doing that and they're bringing them out, probably roughly about 5 to 6 people that didn't make it that night, they start putting them around this pyre, and then you start seeing the whole village start to move out. And the speaker says, "Another moon, and yet we prevail," as he lights the torch and drops it on the dead.
Yeah, except for that pile of people.
How many died?
Fennel raises her hand again. Excuse me.
After he drops the torch, he says, "Yes, yes."
I don't think that this. I don't think prevailing is a correct word for what happened last night. Just a thought. Just a thought that you might want to rethink your plan against this the frostmaiden person. I just don't think that eventually there's not going to be anybody left to turn off all of the fires. Just a thought.
He looks at you and he says, "If only we had a way to stop her. Maybe you might step up to that plate one day. But you see, all of us, we're farmers, fishers. We own taverns here. We own the inn here. We're not adventurers. And if we lost 5 today, as much as that devastates me, I am glad that we didn't lose 150. And that is through her blessing from these sacrifices."
Good talk. Thank you.
This is the kind of cruelty I left.
Yeah, Fennel, you get the idea that he thinks he's doing right. Like, you can't persuade him that what he's doing is barbaric.
Yeah, that's why I just kind of give him a little pat on the shoulder and said, "Good talk. Thank you, fanatic." But anyway, I look at my companions and kind of like give a shrug, like, "Oh, I don't know."
Well, this is what it's like in the life of the Dale. This is what life's like in the Dale. It only gets worse the bigger cities you go to. But, seeing as this morning, what would you guys like to do? You had a few things that you were looking into.
I think Dorian is going to like properly introduce himself to the others and ask what they are doing, because they seem the most competent of anyone he's met here so far.
Well, for sure, the ones that are the most willing to help as well.
Yes.
Albino,
So
do you have a tummy ache from all the hot chocolate you drank?
Who were you asking?
You.
Oh no.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Doc.
I mean, yeah, Dorian's just gonna go over to everyone else in the party, say, "I am Dorian. You seem strong and willing to help others. I have not found many like that in my travels. What do you seek to do in this land?"
All right, Demers should go first. Bahamut has brought me back from the brink, though my purpose still remains unclear. I travel alongside these companions in hopes that I figure the purpose, that I find my purpose. Yeah, that sounds all right.
I'll kind of look around, be like, I'm just here to help, man. That's all I got.
Yeah, I mean,
as you're kind of like talking this out, people behind you are walking, and you just hear them saying stuff about frostbite as they walk by it. Like everyday conversation. That's what you hear in the background.
Good to see Alex kind of just tense up a little bit, look behind him, and look forward again.
Go ahead, Sedge. What were you saying?
I was going to say the same thing. I said I'm just here for adventure and to help out where help is needed.
Hmm. There is
The disapproving.
no. That was a thoughtful. Uh,
Our most talkative member has not talked.
Oh, wait. You mean Jack? Oh,
Yeah, I just met these guys on a caravan and just hanging out.
Yeah, they literally found me on the side of the road. I'm just here just helping out. Whatever. Yeah, they found me.
well, I think we've met before. Fennel Night Breeze from Neverwinter, recent graduate of College of Magic from Neverwinter. I'm here. I came on the caravan, and I originally came here because I found an old journal in a merchant's things. Not that I was going through his things, of course not. He happened to have dropped it, and then I saw that there was great magic up here, and I was looking for adventure. And my family said that it would be a good idea to go and test my mettle. So here I am, sir. Very nice to meet you, Mr. Dorian.
Dorian, roll me a d20.
okay.
All right. Continue, Fennel.
Oh, and just so you know, this lovely companion perched on my head, this is Albert, my very friendly owl. Do not be afraid of him. I know he can be intimidating on occasion.
I look at Albert, and I say to him in I just say, "It is good to meet you."
Albert, can he speak back to you? Kinda. He can communicate, right?
Everybody, I have no special ability to understand him in return, but he can understand the meaning of my words.
Fennel, you see Albert make some owl hoots in reaction to Dorian's words.
Oh, well, it seems like Albert is very pleased with your greeting, so a friend of Albert is a friend of mine.
Dorian inclines his head and says, "You all seem despite the ragtag nature of this group, as though you may have the most ability to help of anyone here. Would any of you object were I to join for a time?"
More the merrier.
I
You
have
keep
found
mentioning
there is
this.
strength in numbers.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Sometimes I do that. My apologies. I'm so sorry.
It is all right. There is strength in numbers.
As you say this, Dorian, you kind of glance to the side, and you see this, like, what you think looks like a black panther walking through the snow. But when you look back, it's gone.
Looking out the window for a moment, just yeah, not hearing any objections. Like Dorian is fully distracted for like a minute, just looking out the window, trying to spot anything.
Demershall ask, out of curiosity, what domains do you practice your druidic? How do I even phrase that? It is my understanding that druids generally specialize in different areas of nature. To which do you specialize in?
I am no druid, though I know some of their magics. My proficiencies are in stealth and the longbow.
So
Emerson has
I'm a
the
ranger.
blankest look on his face when you say stealth.
I know
Don't
some
make
of
dinosaurs talk.
I know some druidic magics, but not many. I am more of an explorer.
Do you tell him what class you are, by any chance?
Yeah, basically, I all but say that I'm a ranger.
Demrish,
Mhm.
as you hear this, you have a vision of the blade.
Yeah.
As you're getting sucked in, lightning crackling, and you're sitting in the hands of another ranger.
Yeah, so you guys probably see this, but Themrish kind of, I mean, he's already still as a statue pretty much at all times. But any light that was in his eyes kind of starts to dim a little bit, and he goes completely vacant.
Can I do an insight check here?
Yeah, definitely.
Ah,
You
Uh,
you just think he's having a moment?
I don't question it. I'm just like, he just probably does that.
You're awful big to be sneaking around, aren't you?
So I was about to say 7, 8, and sneaking around. Stealth.
So,
I
do
am
I see
quite good
them
at it.
associate?
You definitely see, like, he's not hiding it.
Okay, I'm going to go and poke him in the tummy. Themrish? Themrish?
Nope, nothing.
Like a few minutes later, Themrish, you snap out of it.
Yeah, it takes a few minutes, but he comes back as if nothing happened, just staring again at Dorian. Nods and says, "That is an acceptable line of work."
Like as you start seeing this, you start remembering the name, and you start remembering in your head Fulgarian. It just keeps running through your brain, Themrish.
Yep, nice, good old flashbacks.
Well, seeing as you guys have all talked it out, gave a little bit of a greetings. What is the rest of the party that was not Dorian? I guess. What were your guys' plans for today? I know you guys had a few options to go to.
Well, we were going to talk about it this morning. We were going to see if we wanted to go find Ravison, if we wanted to go and find the boy, or if we were going to, what was the other option?
Swingers.
Slingers of the foxes.
Yeah, the
Swingers, right.
swingers.
The swingers on the
So we had-
foxes. All right.
We had 3 things that we were going to decide which one we wanted to do first. Find the boy, find the druid, or find the swingers.
Something about foxes and upside down pineapples. I don't know.
Oh my. What movies are you watching, Dyer? Buttons, you should really question his,
I question him every day. Every day I question this. 20 years later, 20 years of marriage, I question every day. Anywho, so what do we think as a party? We have 3 options,
Dorian,
3 roads
I
to
think
take.
as they're talking about this, they're probably filling you in on what they want to do, and you can kind of give your input based on what you think seems like a fun thing to do.
Sure.
I think the hardest thing is going to be to find the swinger things.
Well, you guys have a way to help find that.
Didn't we get like a quarterstaff that kind of like, it's like a...
The lamp.
Yeah, you got a lamp.
Oh, the
Yeah.
lamp.
Right. Yeah.
That's
the
right.
lamp. Yep, that's right. The lamp.
Yeah, we don't know where the druid is.
We don't know
The next
where
town
it is.
over. Somewhere.
Yes, next town over. I have Care Conning and Care Dinival written down. Why do I have that written down?
That's because the kid is in one of those two places. We're not sure.
Yeah,
which
those are the two castles that the kid could be at. Or
Correct.
it's a grown ass man, right? It's not a boy.
Yeah,
It's a male adult.
He's an adult male. Yeah, probably within his 20s.
Is it a human?
It's a human, yes.
Then he's very young to me, so he's a kid.
As far as Al knows, it's a kid who got eaten by the cold. A small child was consumed by the cold and is now at a castle for some reason.
I mean, I guess I'm considered young as in elf years because I'm only 110, but
Also, we know that any man in his 20s is still, adult-ish.
Prefrontal cortex hasn't fully developed yet.
Okay, Doc. Calm down. We ain't all as smart as you, okay?
Can I just say that I just question if a... Never mind, I won't say that. I was just going to say, can I just question to see if like a man's prefrontal cortex is ever fully developed?
Hey now.
Just saying.
You know what, guys? We're ending
No,
session early today. This is too much for me. But no. Yeah, so what do you guys want to do? You guys got 3 options to check into. The closest is going to be the Schwingas. They're by Targos, which is near you guys. Roughly about 3 hours away. On foot. You know that...
Ooh, can we find little things to ride? Can we find mounts?
You can, and I will tell you about those once you decide what you guys want to do. But yes, you can. There are like axe beaks. I don't know if you guys know what an axe beak is, but they are rideable mounts.
Like a giant bird with an axe for a beak.
Yeah, pretty much. They look like a
I do
chocobo
not
with an axe
believe a
face.
bird could bear my weight.
They do have weight restrictions, yes. That is the one problem.
How much is the weight restriction?
360 pounds, which some of you are far over, but some of you might not be.
I'm 300 pounds, but all my gear is probably...
I was about to say with gear.
Yeah, gear is 83.16, so yeah.
You could probably take your gear, well, unless it's like your armor or whatnot, take your gear and put it on my like axie bird thing and still be fine. Still be okay.
So your axie bird things, yes. I mean, if you kind of ration out the weight around them, you might be able to get them all done. Is anybody here over 360 pounds by themselves?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I am not.
Okay, then. Al?
Fly naked.
Al?
I am close. I'm 354 with gear.
Okay. So yeah, that should be fine. So you have Targos. That's an option. 3 hours away. Probably cut that in half with the axe birds. You have the Lonely Wood, which is that village that you saw across the lake with the fishers that were kind of giving you the stink eye as you were fishing. Also a possible location for a druid since it's called the Lonely Wood, you have the castles, which you have 2 locations where that could be. Those are further away by far.
I don't even see them on the map.
They're 22 miles away.
Yeah, they're quite a bit of miles away. You also know that each village is always looking for help in these trying times. So what would you guys to do?
Where did they say that they saw the foxes being ridden?
It was in
Targos.
Yeah, the closest village to you guys.
And also, that's the next town over for where the druid is?
No, the druid's in Lonelywood.
Yeah, you have to go through Targos, though, to get to Lonelywood. So, I mean, that is at least a good connection to make.
I say...
Permaline.
Seems a reasonable next step.
I say we go to Targos, look up our Shwing problem, try and get that solved, and then once that's solved, we could probably head up to Lonelywood and maybe address our druid issue.
Dorian is just still like, what are Schwingas? You have not explained this.
Well, Demerish might be able to tell you that. As he's told everyone else what they are.
They're small, silly little elemental creatures who prefer not to be seen, but they do love to play.
Once you guys kind of get your heading, you make your way into town. You find the stable master, Fennel, and as you walk up, he says, "Well, hello there. What can I do for you today?"
It's funny. Fennel just said she'd be right back.
Oh shit. I mean, oh shite. Oh wait, it's the same thing. Um,
They need trains from place to place so that we could take a train from Lonely Wood into Dugan's Hole.
what movies have you been watching,
You,
Derek?
you want to run a train on Dugan's Hole?
No.
With his only wood, yes.
Yes.
His lonely
Won't be
wood.
so lonely after all.
Oh my. You guys are dirty, dirty people.
Hmm?
So you're dirty, dirty people.
Never.
Well, once Benedict gets back, we'll ask her. And you know what? Well, Buttons is gone. Let's go ahead and take a small little break. Get some water, get some food, hydrate, go to the bathroom, do all that good stuff. Dyer, tell Buttons to take us some silver, and we'll be right back. I'm pretty sure that's what
She
she's doing.
just said she was
Funny.
going to do that. So
Very well.
All right, so I'll see you guys back in
Back in
15.
20.
Yeah. Wait, what?
30.
10. We're gonna agree on 10. I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Ropus, you're too easy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you're watching, Doc, but I still have like the live stream on. They're just chilling in the cockpit now.
I think the guy in the middle pushing buttons with his middle finger, flipping everybody off, I think he was doing that on purpose.
I am back.
Welcome back.
To everyone in Stream World, we'll be starting back up in a little bit. We try to take at least a little bit of a break before we continue. But I would like to say hello to everyone that's here. I see Lighty in the channel, and I see Tulip Toes, who's in here with me talking anyways. And I see Vincer, and I see Weird
Yup.
Witch. I see Princess, and my bots. How is everyone doing tonight?
I'm good. I got the last bit of the soda that I made. It's very good.
Oh, really? You made more soda?
Well, I made the syrups, and this is the last of the syrup.
Well, was the syrup hard to make?
Oh, easy.
So what you're saying is you can make more syrup.
I will make more syrup, yes.
It's not a question of if. It's a
Yeah, no,
question of
it will
when.
happen, yes. I just have to go to the store. I haven't had time this week.
What flavor syrups?
So the three I made was, the first one was like a lemon lime. It was like a Sprite. The other one was an orange. And this one here, the last one, which to me has been the best one, is a strawberry cream.
Cool. Is it for like a soda stream or what is it for?
Well, I have a soda stream. That's how I'm carbonating the water. But it's just a healthier alternative to buying soda.
By just being able
And I
to
get-
control how much sugar is actually in it?
Yeah. And like I'm getting tired of just going out and paying like $10 for a 12-pack of whatever.
You know, I do agree because you buy a 2-liter, right? And the cheapest I've seen a 2-liter out here is like $2, which doesn't seem like a lot, and it's not technically a lot, but $2 for a soda that's gone in a day is kind of a lot if you're buying them daily, right?
Yeah.
So I get it. How long do your sodas
mean-
last, technically, or how much does it make, like in liters, I guess?
I've been doing it by the glass. I don't know how much I can make in like a volume-wise, but I've been drinking on these for 2 weeks.
So, back in the day, I know this is going to sound weird, but back in the day, in the 80s, my friends, in the 80s, let's go back to the 80s. My dad used to give us this, like, what I always used to call a really cheap person soda, because it wasn't even in a bottle. It was a tablet that you would put in water, and it would taste like soda. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Have you guys ever seen those?
Hmm.
I mean, maybe he was just giving me antacid tablets and calling it soda.
It might have been, yeah.
But like, it was weird. No, because it did taste like soda though. Like it was like this little tablet, and you put it in the cup of water, and it would like bubble up, and then make like a soda taste. And it was the weirdest shit I've ever had in my life. But like for some reason as a kid, I'm like, yeah, let's keep doing this, you know. Because, back in the day, it was one of three drinks. You had Tang, you had those Kool-Aids that you get at the packages, which, by the way, I don't even want to start how much I ate those just out of the package. They didn't put them in water, just fucking sour as fuck, but it was awesome. And then, we had those little soda tablets.
Used to get the big jugs of like the pink lemonade, where it's just a jug of powder and you just add it to the water.
Yeah, like that. That's the kind of Tang we would get. We'd get that little, like, container and just throw some teaspoons in.
I will say though, you mentioned it being like sour as hell. That's something that I'm going to start doing with the syrups. Is making my own sour sodas.
That sounds cool.
Because I really like sour drinks, and the only way I can buy any around here is to buy beer.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of sour drinks, but I like sour Skittles and I like sour gummies and stuff like that.
I just like sour stuff in general.
Guys, is it time for my gummies?
My gummies.
I heard her in the background.
Oh, sorry. My mic wasn't by my mouth, but my gummies.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, is this what you were talking about? I'm going to link something.
Okay. Yeah, fizzies. What button is listed in Discord? They're called fizzies. Did I get cancer? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Is this why they didn't make them anymore?
Yes, you have cancer. No, they actually put them
definitely.
in the 60s because they contain something, but they were introduced in the 90s with a different sweetener and they're back around again.
All right. Well, then
They're available in 9 flavors: lemonade, root beer, cherry, orange, blue raz, hot cocoa, apple cider, cherry cola, and grape.
Yeah, I had the root beer kind. All right. I think we might all be back, but let me do a head check. Sedge, you here?
I mean, yep.
All right. I heard Almond. I heard Buttons. I heard Dyer. Maybe. Did I hear Dyer? Dyer, you here?
Head, please.
Okay. Oh, wait. You asked Buttons for that. I'm not going to be partaking in this.
You said head check.
Doc, you back?
No.
Okay. And I know Vince is back. He said I'm back. All right. Let me get back on the screen. So we have decided Targos is the location. Before you left, Buttons, I was saying, you walk up to the stable master and he says, "How are you doing?" Hold on. I almost stole the fries with that drink. How are you doing there, young lady?
Oh, absolutely wonderful. I see that you have mounts.
Oh, yes, we have plenty of them. They're native to the region. I mean, if you have the gold to spare.
Oh, yes, I require, let me see. I turn around and go, 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, 5, and 6 with me. 6 mounts, please.
Three licks to set up a Tootsie Pop.
He's like, well,
Sorry.
normally, I would charge 50 gold per bird, but since you guys did help us last night, and he kind of looks at Themrish and gives him a nod.
You're welcome.
You say thank you for Themrish?
No, I'm saying it for me.
Okay.
The body heat. You're welcome.
Yeah. He's like, I will do the birds. I'm not gonna say it that way because you're gonna take it wrong.
I will do the bird.
I will sell the birds for 25 gold each.
So, like by sell, that means there are birds after that?
He's like, as long as you take care of them. I will tell you that if you leave them out long enough, a Yeti will get them. And if the Yetis don't get them, they'll come back to me.
You'll see. Alec and I stiffen up a little bit. Yeah, the Yetis will get them. Be careful.
I look at him and I say, because I understand that probably 20 gold or 25 gold a head is a lot of money for this gentleman.
I mean, it is the going price for these birds, though. These are not your these are not your everyday average, like, snow sled dogs. These guys will decrease your travel time by quite a bit.
Does he offer, like, rental car service where we can drop him off in the next city?
He does not.
Damn.
These are purchased to buy animals, and you need to take care of them. They are animals.
I look at the birds. I'm gonna kind of like leave you guys to talk with the guy. I'm just gonna go talk to one of the birds and be like, "Does he treat you well, friend?"
You see him raise his head and like just kind of like happily like bounce his head.
Hmm.
Like that, you know the
Uh,
line he just said, "They'll come back to me."
Yes.
It's not because he runs a scam business. It's just that these birds would rather be in a stable here than out in the snow.
Makes sense. I will say I don't have the gold for this.
Fennel
I
says,
have barely the gold for it.
looks at him and says, "So I'll go for 20. What say you?" And I want to roll persuasion.
All right, go ahead and roll your persuasion.
Boo. Anybody got some guidance?
You would definitely have guidance there, but you already applied it.
Yeah, you already applied it.
Mm.
Did. Damn!
He looks at you and goes, "You must understand, young lady, I need to make a living as well. These birds cost me a lot to raise, and each one, for the price I'm giving to you, mind you, I'm already giving you a half price to begin with, is a steal." He's like, "If you buy them, I'll throw in a pair of crampons."
A pair of
What's
what?
that?
Crampons.
Little spiky things that attach to your boots to walk on ice.
I'll just go ahead and just pull the gold out and hand it to him. All right, which one's mine?
He points you to the stable. There's like a few different colors. You can pick whatever color you want. And he hands you your your little metal things for your feet, and he's like, "Good day, sir."
Yep, Themmer should go too. Give him all his gold. Themmer is now broke.
Stop, 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 stop! Stop!
Fennel is yelling at you all. Fennel, what would you like to do?
I asked the little, is it a dwarf?
Yeah, it's a dwarf.
I asked the little dwarf, "Can you please give me the large furry man's money back?"
He looks at you like, "What?"
Give me the large furry man's money back. Give me Al's money back. I I understand that this is a lot of this, just, sir. And I get out I reach underneath my 30 million furs and I get out my gold pouch and go, shake, shake, shake. Give me the big furry man's money back.
He finds this to be quite weird, but he doesn't think you guys are going anywhere, so he does so.
All right. I give him the appropriate amount of gold for 6 mountains. I also get Dorian's money back.
I didn't give him any money.
Okay. I give the man the appropriate amount of gold for 6 mounts.
All right. So you give him.
I walk over to Al and I
gold.
put the money in his paw and I say, "Friend, it is okay. Keep what you have."
I look kind of confused. And if you wanted to steal them, you should have told me.
yeah, yeah. Kursai's just sitting back looking at this like, wow. Okay.
He'll just kind of just put the gold in the back of his pocket and just kind of shake his head and go pick a bird. Like, I can't believe these people.
As each of you go through the stable to look for the birds, you get handed these little metal clamps that go to your feet. And, and he's like, "Pleasure doing business with you, young lady. Hope to see you again." He's like, "Well, hold on." And he pulls you to the side, Fennel. He says,
Yes.
"I know you paid a lot of money to help your friends, and I applaud
Yes.
that. You should always be nice to the people you work with, or the people you wander with. So I'm going to be a little nice to you. Let me tell you about some stuff that goes around here in the Dale, mainly about his apex predator. I think going out into the wild, you should know this.
Do tell.
He's like, he leans in close to you and he goes, "It's a white worm."
A white worm.
Yeah, you know, the kind with wings. Ancient, even.
Oh, a worm. I
With a Y.
with a Y. With a Y. Oh yes. Oh well. That's disturbing.
He's like, we're not sure how old he is, but he's the size of the glacier himself. He flies the skies. He is what everyone fears out in the tundra.
Well, where is he usually sighted? Do people know where its lair is?
He doesn't know the answer to that. He says they call him RV Turris. I can't even say
Can
that.
you just put it in chat
Yeah.
for the love of all that's holy?
We'll call him the A-hole dragon. He's not an A-hole dragon, but he is a white ancient dragon. And this is his
The
name.
eye-hole
If you guys-
dragon.
If you guys want to try to say that name.
Arviatorans. Arviatoris.
Arviatoris. He says,
Can we just call him R?
yeah, he's the dragon. He says once...
Can somebody write that down? My pen just ran out of damn ink.
He says,
No.
when we were... he's like, once, a long time ago, we know that he was once the pet of a wizard. Some say...
Is there a shared note stock?
There is not. They were just writing notes, but I can put one in for you guys if you'd like me to.
That would be lovely.
All right. He says once he used to people say that he was a pet of a wizard. That wizard has long been deceased. However, it is still strapped to the back of this dragon. Some say they hear the dragon talking to it, like if he was never dead.
Maybe he's not dead. How very curious.
He's like, well, you know, this is just a tall tale. I'm pretty sure anybody that sees this dragon's probably going to be dead anyways. So no one really tells the tales. You wonder where they come from, though.
Well, thank you
Dead
very
men
much for
tell
the
no
information.
Exactly. Dead men tell no tales.
Fennel gets out her journal, which she never gave back to the other person. And so she's just claimed it as her own, and writes a
Wait, I
note
thought
in
they gave
there.
it back. Because she was all upset because she was talking about, gotta go back to all these other places now.
She threw it down, though. Remember? She never picked it
Oh, I
back up,
didn't
so
remember
Fennel
that, no.
did.
That's
Speaking of Tally, you see her walking out the village as you guys are buying these mounts, and she is looking very pissed at you, Fennel.
I go, oh, hello, and wave at her very animatedly.
Stomps away as you say that. See her jump
Just
on
an
a dog
FYI,
sled.
Doc, she's the one that sent us to go find the creature in the lake, and she gave me her journal to write notes in because she's on a research gathering, and she's been to all of these places gathering research around Icewind Dale, and I dropped her journal in the water and ruined all her notes.
Oh no.
Yeah, she wasn't happy. She didn't even give them the reward. She just said, she's like, I'm out. I'm done.
Damn. I mean, valid.
So, yeah.
So wait, why'd you keep the journal on?
Well, I did give it back to her, and she got upset and threw it on the ground, so Fennel just picked it up.
Well, you guys now have these axe beaks, and you have a destination. Make sure you take care of your birds, because they will die out in the wilderness.
How much does feed cost?
We won't even worry about feed. Well, I'll just assume that you guys can cover that with your whatever you guys are going to be doing for the city. But if they are out in the open areas and they get attacked. They get eaten. They fall into holes. They fall into a lake. They get smashed by a tree. They get stepped on by a giant worm. What else can happen to them? The sea monster eats them. I don't know. They're dead.
Don't you dare kill our mounts. I will be so sad. Not like because they're like, I don't know. I hate when animals die. It makes
I'm
me
sorry,
sad.
but I'm giving you a heads up now. This place is dangerous.
Can I find the strongest looking one?
Yeah, you can.
And just speak to him and say, I apologize that I may be heavier than most riders you may have encountered.
You see his face frown, but he's okay with it.
Can I roll persuasion?
Yeah.
Or like animal handling?
Oh no, not Doc rolling an animal handling.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, by the way, Doc, they had a chance to get a plesiosaurus as an animal pet, like you did, but they failed.
Yeah? Damn. Ooh.
Instead of riding mine
Wait.
mount,
I have speech of beast and leaf. Does this? Oh, it's charisma checks.
Yeah, you talk to him and you try to pep him up, but he's still he's gonna help you, but he's still not happy about how big you are.
I will.
300-pound dragonborn and scale mill mounts his.
If somebody wants to store some of like their stuff on my mount, I only weigh about 100 pounds, so there's like 260 pounds to play with there.
I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna be okay with the weightage.
so
Yeah, I'm gonna put most of my stuff like in my backpack. The only stuff I'm gonna keep on me is like my armor and my bow.
And Jack, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, can I, instead of like riding it with a saddle, can I get like a chariot with like skids like a sleigh instead, and just have it pull me on that?
So Jack, I like what you're saying here, okay? And I'm gonna tell you, for an extra 20 gold, you can get a dog sled without the dog.
As you skate through the tundra.
Because that is an option.
That's
There is a dog sled for sale. There are dogs for sale.
I just want to mount up my axe beak to the dog sled.
Yeah, he says we can probably make this work. He's like, it's very uncommon, but we can make it work.
Hey, Probus.
Yes,
Can I pet that dog?
you can pet the dog. Yes, there are several
I
of
pet
them.
the dog.
While they're over there talking business about the sled, I'm gonna see if I can steal some hay and put it in my shirt.
You're gonna steal hay?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. As they're
They
talking,
figure
to as they're getting his attention, you guys see how Bino just blend into the snow, and then he starts taking something. He's just not sure what it is.
Why are you stealing hay?
Well, one, it's gonna help me keep warm, and two, it's something to help out with like the laying on the snow and such if we gotta do that.
Well, hopefully we'll be to the next town before, because it's only now going to take us an hour and a half to get to the next town before nightfall. Seeing that we're starting in the morning because we've done all this planning as soon as we've gotten up.
You guys can definitely get to Targos fairly quickly, and then you can get to Tourmaline within 4 hours, but 2 hours cut in half with the axe beaks.
Well, we don't know how long the why was I going to call it a chancla? The chancla problem in Targos. We don't know how long that's going to take.
Well, that's true.
Fingers.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess off we go to the chancla problem. Unless you guys have more business to do with this guy.
I'm done. I'm getting out of here.
I stole what I wanted. I'm out.
Yep, I'm good.
I could have paid for that, Al.
As far as Al knows, he has now stolen an axe beak mount as well as some hay from this guy, and the shoes. He's making out like a bandit and get the fuck out of here.
You've never seen Al move so fast. for,
Shoes? What shoes?
for something that would have been free regardless.
The shoes, like the metal attachments to help you walk on the snow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, the
well, to
crampon.
walk on the ice, yeah.
On the ice.
But each of you guys can go ahead and add an item called the crampons onto your sheet. They are very useful when you're walking across ice in the lake, or ice on a glacier, or pretty much climbing stuff like hills that are frozen over. You'll be glad you had it.
How do you spell that? Is it with a K or a C?
It's cramp.
CRAM
on.
Yeah. If you look in the fourth tab, the little books, and you type in crampon, you can just drag it to your character sheet.
So it's like if you took the word cramp and tampons and mixed it together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Precisely, yes.
I just want to let you know that I was going to wait for Dyer to make a joke about that, and then deny him the discount on the horses. But he didn't. He held his tongue, and I like that. Good job, Dyer. You're learning. Cricket. Anyways, are you guys going to be off towards Targos now?
I feel like our business here is done.
There's a picture of some crampons for you.
Yep. That's exactly what they are.
Those exist in real life? Interesting.
Yeah.
Yes.
They are crampons.
Crampon crampons.
Crampon.
The Cramper.
That's
No, that's not
crampon.
So yeah, you guys start making your trek towards Targos. Is anybody holding the lantern out while you're doing this? Or are you guys just riding these axe beaks to there?
I do believe I was. Didn't I have the lantern? Who had the lantern? Yes, so I am holding the lantern out.
All right. So yeah, as you get closer and closer to the city. Hold on. Let me open that little page because I didn't open it earlier. Oh, also, I forgot to show you guys this. You guys unlocked this picture last time you were here.
Oh, nice.
But
Stop
as
by
you guys are moving through the snow, you see the lanterns start to shine as you're getting closer and closer to the gates. You remember that the drunk man said that they were riding foxes near the gates as he left the town? And your lantern is definitely shining when you get closer to this town.
What does the lantern do?
Basically, it's a lantern of tracking, and it's set to elementals, and it tracks elementals nearby.
Got it.
Okay, so I'm going to kind of veer one way and see if it gets brighter. Like I'm going to veer to the left.
Roll your d20.
Jesus Christ, a
as you-
handbasket. What the heck?
As you veer to the left,
Sorry.
it gets less bright.
Okay, I'm going to. Why do I feel like I'm doing the electric shuffle? Going to veer to the left. Now veer to the right. Right.
Well, you don't need to roll for the right since you know left was already wrong. And you start making your way that way, and the lantern starts to get brighter and brighter as you get to a clearing out beyond the gates of the city. Nothing but snow out here. I need my favorite person in the world to roll this. Dyer, can you please roll me a d8?
Ball.
Wow.
Our rolls are just really crappy today.
I rolled high that time.
You did. You
Probably a
did.
bad time to roll high.
No, actually, a great time to roll high. As you have been out here for quite some time and you haven't seen anything out of the ordinary but snow. Seems very quiet all on the snowy front.
Are we really, really close to the town?
You're pretty close. You're not that like you probably went away from the town for maybe about 20 minutes.
Was it brighter closer to town?
No, it's brighter as you're going to this like little clearing, and you see like snow mounds kind of building up. They're kind of blocking your view, but this is kind of where the lantern's pointing you to.
What time of day is it?
You are probably looking at maybe around 10 o'clock now. You guys
In the morning?
Yeah, you guys left around 8-ish, I would assume, after you got up and did all your stuff. And now it's roughly about 10 after about an hour and a half and about this 20-minute trek over.
All right, that's not that bad. We can keep on tracking.
Would you like to stand still and kind of look, or what do you want to do here?
Well, is
And I
the...
roll-
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
I'm pretty good at survival. I could just try and help out with that.
Well, the lantern is taking up the survival aspect of this as far as tracking. But you can definitely, anybody that wants to can roll an investigation. If you do so, you guys will be staying in the spot for at least an hour to investigate. Fennel's all in.
With guidance.
Well,
That is so fun. Al, you're having your idiot savant moment.
Yep.
Demers, you see snow.
I
Al,
do. It's pretty.
Fennel, Dorian, you see snow.
I definitely see snow.
Oh, God, Sedge.
Definitely, it is snow.
Yeah, the rest.
4 of us are just looking at the
You guys are like, wow, it's cold out here.
a lot of snow here.
Kersark, you might have gone snow blind.
hmm
You see
think so.
nothing.
Yep.
You two, Al and Fennel, you guys, as you guys kind of watch around, you start to see what you think is movement coming from behind some of the piles of snow. And you remember the lady told you that these creatures like to hide. But at the same time, you know that Themers told you that they're very playful creatures. What do you guys want to do?
What language do they generally speak?
Language, you say?
Probably elemental.
Yeah, I would probably say elemental. That sounds about right. I would have to look it up.
While
specifically.
she's thinking, like Al's going to get some snow, make a snowball, and hit her in the back of the head with it, and then run away.
You're gonna hit Fennel in the back of the head?
We'll throw it at Fennel, yeah.
How big is the snowball?
Oh my
It's
God,
not gonna hurt her.
You're gonna knock Fiddle. I have a strength of 8. You're gonna knock Fiddle over.
Fennel, yeah.
It's meant to be a playful snowball.
All right, Fennel, go ahead and roll me a d20. A high number means that you get hit gently, and a low number means Al's a little too strong. Well, Fennel,
Thanks, Al. Thank you, Al.
you get hit, like as you turn, you get hit in the chest and get knocked over. As this happens, Fennel, you see Al getting pelted with like 3 little tiny snowballs.
From what direction?
Coming from the left of you.
Okay, I'm gonna go look at the left then.
Yeah, and you hear this snickering, and you like as you look, you see these little legs just run behind the snowdrift.
I am going to have Albert fly over the snowdrift.
How high is he flying?
How high can owls fly?
Well, I'm just wondering. Like, I'm asking because, like, are you? I'm assuming you don't want to scare them away, right?
I do not want to scare them away. No, so he's gonna fly pretty high. He's not gonna like buzz the tower.
All right. So yeah, you send Albert overhead, and he has eyes. Are you going to use your ability to use your familiar's eyes to see?
Yes.
So yeah, you're looking through his eyes. Al, you see that Fennel is like her eyes roll into her head as she's not there anymore. She's there, but she's not.
All Alice sees is she's standing still.
Yeah.
So snowball.
You throw another snowball.
Yes.
Oh, bitch!
Fennel, you
Yes.
know when you use the spell, you can't control your body.
Correct.
Usually, you have your friends help you move around to get around when
Yeah.
you're doing this. But you're feeling as if you're getting pelted by more snowballs. But
Guys,
go ahead.
I'm very sorry. I think I kind of gotta go. Jet lag is killing me right now.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
I only got back from India like 2 days ago. I'm kind of fucking dying.
Well, we're only on for another 30 minutes anyways, Doc, so I'll let you know what happens at the end.
Sorry about that.
If we get into combat, I
You're good,
promise you I will only kill you and no one else.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah, have a good night, Doc.
Hi, Doc.
Thanks for being here.
Was very fun. Of course, I will do my best to be here in future sessions as well. But depending on how late it goes, we'll have to see.
All right, no problem. Enjoy your night,
Good
Doc.
night, guys. Thank
Good
you.
night.
Good night.
So yeah, you get pelted by this snowball, but you can still see through the owl's eyes. It doesn't stop you from seeing. You just feel your body being hit by snow. But you can see 3 figures hunched behind the snowdrift, making small snowballs.
So it's just 3?
Just 3.
Okay. I'm going to have Albert go and signal to Themrish.
All right, Themrish Albert kind of like is up in the air, doing his best to use his wings to point at the floor.
Now, were we supposed to capture these? What were we supposed to do with the Schwingas?
She wanted to see if they were real, first off, and to get confirmation that they are indeed out there.
There's not a whole lot Themrish is going to be able to do here. I have disadvantage on all stealth checks, so I'm not going to be able to sneak up on them. Honestly, the better person would have been Doc's character.
Or owls.
Or Al's.
I mean, can you get Al's attention from the snowballs? Let's see.
Well, I went to Themrish because I figured he would be, no offense, guys, the most intelligent one to figure out the owl was actually signaling him to do something or letting him know where they were at. So that's why I had him go to Themrish.
Yeah, I mean, Themrish gets the message, but there's not a whole lot he's able to do, so he'll communicate to Al that they may be behind the snowbank.
Al, what are you doing? All I see is Al doing.
Pelting the elf with more
Yeah.
snowballs. That's probably what he's doing.
Throwing
Well,
more snowballs.
At this point, I'm assuming I'm having to pick you up because you're face first in the snow, probably.
I mean, yeah,
Probably.
She hasn't been able to defend herself. She didn't even move when you hit her, which is kind of weird to you.
Oh,
Like-
she doesn't move at all?
Yeah, because she can't move while she's in out, like when she uses the owl's eyes.
Well, no. I mean, like move as in be moved by the snowball.
Oh, I mean, you probably moved her, yes, with the snowball, but she didn't dodge, which is a normal reaction for somebody throwing at you.
She didn't dodge the first one either.
Well, because she turned around and
She's
hit
slow.
her. Okay, well, what do you want to do, Al? Just tell me. You want to throw more snowballs? That's fine, too.
Oh no, it's like it was whether depending on whether or not she's actually has fallen over by now. Because I'm not trying to actually hurt her. I'm just trying to be playful in front of the Schwingus.
Yeah, she's probably sitting in the snow right now.
So Themrish will get a snowball and he'll throw it over the snowbank.
Themrish, as you do that, you hear these tiny voices go, "Attack!" As they start throwing these small snowballs at all of you.
I will try to actually sneak around behind the snowbank.
Al, go ahead and roll your stealth.
It'll be an actual stealth roll. Trying to be quiet.
Great. As you start making your way around the snowbank, as you know, their attention was on everyone throwing snowballs. You try to like duck out with your white fur to kind of get hidden into the snow, and you start walking. You hear from the side somebody say, "They're planning an ambush! They're planning an ambush!"
Another snowball will go over the snowbank.
You see them you hear them go, "We need to take cover! We need to take cover!" Al, you're about halfway there, and you just hear them saying, "Make more snowballs! Make more snowballs! We need more snowballs!"
Do I feel like they've seen me?
You kind of get the idea that they have seen you, but they're treating it like a game.
Okay.
Have they started throwing snowballs yet?
Not yet. They're in the process of making more.
By the way, I am going to get out of my familiar trance.
All right. You see Al sneaking up to that snowdrift, and you saw Themrish getting more snowballs ready. Maybe Jack too.
What I'll do in this case, if I get a sense that they kind of see me, I'll as I'm walking quietly, I'll just start building up some small snowballs. I got 2 or 3 of them in my hand.
All right.
And we can understand their language, correct?
Yeah, they're talking in common. You just hear them say, "Ready to attack left! Ready to attack left!"
Am I on the left, or are they on the? Or
Yeah,
them on the left?
they're saying that you're coming from their left. That's what they're waiting for you, kind of. You can definitely hear them though.
Yeah.
They're not.
I'm going to try to. I'm going to try to make a burst move, and start throwing some snowballs to see if I can get them to kind of run away towards the group.
So you want to do you want to throw one and then run at them?
Sort of. But I don't want to run directly at them. I want to run kind of near enough to them to get them to adjust their position towards the rest of my group, or our group.
Okay.
And just remind me, why were we looking for these guys in the first place?
One of the people were doing research on them in the towns, and they couldn't find them, but you guys have been contracted to find them for them to make sure they're real.
Okay.
Is that going to determine whether you shoot them in the face with an arrow?
Don't hurt them.
But yeah, Al, you definitely do that. You distract them, and you start to kind of let them catch gaze of everyone else like you were trying. They stick their heads up over the drift, and they're like, "There's more than we can handle."
So we don't necessarily have to like kill them or capture them. She only wanted to know if they were real, right?
Well, evidence would have been nice, but yes.
All Al's doing is playing right now. So I mean,
Oh, they're having a great time with you, Al. Don't get me wrong.
I know. I was telling that to the group. That's all Al's doing right now, is just playing.
Like all at once, Al, you see the group stand up, and you see them just like everything they made. They start chucking it at you. You're getting pelted with snowball after snowball after snowball after snowball.
You'll just see Al like try to halfway through his last ball and just kind of cover himself. Ah!
I want to do the thing where I ride towards them really fast and then turn at the last second and have the sled tracks kick up a bunch of snow in their direction.
Okay, so yeah, they're snowing. They're snowing. They're throwing the snowballs at Al, and then you see Jack just kind of get his sled and shed some like snow at them, and then they're like, "Keep up the assault! They're almost done." As they continue to pelt Al. They kind of like duck under your little snow sled thing as like the snow comes at them, Jack. Using the little the little snow dune as cover.
Like that.
I mean, that's pretty much what I'm imagining is happening to Al right now.
So Al, what do you want to do now that you? They kind of said that this is the final assault. That they're getting ready for the kill.
We're trying to find some cover.
As you start to find somewhere to hide, you hear him say, "He's running! That yellow belly, he's running!"
It's a tactical retreat.
Giving them just enough time to make some more snowballs. What is everyone else doing while Al's doing all this and Jack's doing this? Fennel, what are you doing?
Well, first I'm brushing off all the snow and going, how did I end up in the snow? Because I am like, I can't hear or see anything. I could feel it, but I'm assuming somebody hit me with a snowball. I guess I am witnessing the snowball fight with the chanclas. That's what they're just chanclas. I don't know why. And Al. And I sense that they are going to have like escalate the aggression, or is it just going to be a snowball fight?
This looks like if it was a combat, it is the nicest combat anybody's ever done to someone. It doesn't look harmful at all. In fact, it looks like they're having fun. And it looks like Al's having fun.
Well, I let the fun continue then without, casting a spell and maybe possibly ruining the fun with violence. I feel like because the only thing, who was it that asked us to do this? I can't remember.
Some lady in town 1.
Yes, she wanted to know if they were real, and boom, she didn't ask for a souvenir. She didn't ask for dead chanclas. She just asked for proof that it is so. I think that's all she wanted, correct?
Yeah.
So
We have an
I'm
artist
going
in the
to.
group that can sketch it.
That's what I was going to do. I was going to sit down in the snow and write an accounting of what happened and draw a crude sketch.
All right.
And roundabouts like the location of where they are at, what they do, what my bird observed, what they look like. So I have a good accounting. So when we go to turn in our quest, behold, here's what we found.
All right.
Just make sure in your accounting that you also sketch in the abominable snowman running away in terror from them.
Jack,
Technically retreating.
tactical retreat. Jack, are you going for another run on coming back on the sled to throw more snow at them?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm doing like figure eights coming back around and shooting more snow at them.
Demrish, what are you doing?
At this point, just kind of standing and watching, smiling.
Statuing. Okay. Kirsark, what are you doing?
Building a snow fort and building my armory over here, getting ready to throw more snowballs.
All right. Jack, as you come back with your snow sled to let more snow out, you see over the hill 3 foxes bound out, and on each one is one of the Schwingas, and you see them start chucking snowballs at everyone that they can see.
That's why I was building me a snow fort.
Al, what do you do when you see this?
I'll yell out that there's a cavalry charge.
You definitely hear that, Al. What are you going to do with this?
Do I see them coming towards me?
They're making their way. Like, they're just throwing snowballs at anybody that's, like, kind of in their sight, but they're making their way towards you.
Is there anything around me that I can like get behind, get up, I climb up or anything?
No, it's pretty barren out here. I mean, there's snow piles, but you're a big guy.
I'll dive like kind of behind a snow pile and just get like 2 handfuls of snow, and like kind of make snowballs in my hands as quick as I can. Just pop up and just kind of take some pot shots as best I can.
Yeah, their foxes are pretty sly and pretty fast. As you throw, they kind of dodge out of the way of the snowballs, and you see them get as close as they can to you without going over the hill. And the foxes stop and use the momentum to push the Chwingas like up in the air, and you see them kind of flying towards you.
Oh crap!
As they land on you, they say, "Victory!"
I'll just lay on the ground, like arms legs spread out. I'm defeated.
They lay down next to you. They all just start laughing. They're like, "Nice." Al, the largest of the Schwingas, kind of gets up next to you, and he's like, he's no bigger probably than your head. So he's like sitting there right next to you. He goes, "Man, you play a pretty mean snowball game. How you doing?" Name's Benny.
Hey, nice to meet you, Benny. Yeah, I feel like I did pretty good there. Held my own. I'll get you next time.
Next time, a big brute like you'll never win. But it's okay, because I like your style.
Thanks, I like yours too.
You can tell that Benny's becoming pretty chummy with you. Like Benny thinks of you as his idol. Like, he's talking to you, and he's just like, you can tell every word he's saying is in admiration for what you just did. Also, Fennel, you see the other two just kind of walk up in front of you and start posing because they saw that you were drawing and writing.
I will sketch them because, and I will also ask them questions.
All right. Well, what do you want to ask them before I go back to Al?
I say, oh, well, thank you. I am sketching you for posterity. What do you usually, is this where you usually hunt? Is this your usual hunting grounds?
They look at you weirdly, like, hunt?
Is this where you usually spend your time?
Oh. I mean, no. We came from a jungle. We were brought here. But
And who were you brought here by?
oh, he long died, long ago. He was our friend.
Was he a wizard?
They're like, they don't know, like, what you're talking about. They just say that they had a friend.
Did he have big magic?
The Schwinger looks at you and is like, no.
Well, they didn't know what a wizard was, so I tried to make it
Well,
like
they don't register like the different classes. I guess they're like playful things. They're just there.
okay. Well, I will bother them no more then.
But
So I'm just going to sketch them.
Yeah, they continue flexing for you in a playful manner.
Also, being mindful of the time. What time is it?
It's probably been maybe about another 20, 30 minutes of playing in the snow. So, like 10:30.
Okay. All right.
Ow.
I will offer some of them rides on my sleigh
They take
and
those.
just make circles around the group.
Yeah, they will definitely take that. You see them hanging on for dear life as you're going super fast, but they take them. The whole time, though, Al, Benny is just kind of talking with you.
I'll be cordial when you talk back. Al's not the best conversator, so he's doing the best he can over there, trying to look tough.
He's just like, okay, here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. My friends over there, we like to hang out in this area, but, it's a boring life. Just playing around the snow all day. But you see, with you, I think I can get some knowledge. I can get some tactics. I can get all kinds of stuff. I could learn to become a better Schwinga. You mind if I tag along? Maybe like for 10 days? Maybe more?
I think we can handle that.
He's like, I'm gonna need places to hide though. I don't want to be seen by the other villagers.
Can
Al,
set up
Al,
camp. Can set up camp in my sleigh.
I was gonna say, did our axe beaks come with saddlebags?
Yeah, they should have some kind of compartments to put stuff in.
There you go.
and like Al kind of like look down and kind of like grab this side of his jerkin, get it open up a little bit, and it's like, yeah, warm in there. Just need somewhere to hide real quick. Might smell a little funny.
He's like, I've had worse.
You can build a little fort in the front part of my sleigh. A Schwinga fort.
I feel like Al would not realize he kind of smells.
I mean, Al probably
I think
doesn't
he's like
know that.
aware of it. He's probably been told enough that he smells, but he doesn't smell it to himself.
All right, Al, here you go. As you agree to help this Schwinga, this is what he gives you as a token of his gratitude to show that you two are now best friends.
Nice.
He's like, we're going places, Al. As he goes back to his little like area where he first was at, and he starts to pack up his things. He talks to the other two and he goes, I'll be back, guys. We'll have better games to play when I come back. And you see him wave to them as he jumps into his little snow sled fort. But you do have more than enough information to share with your contact. With everything that you wrote down, Fennel, and your little pictures. I mean, technically you have a Shringa with you, but he did say he wanted to keep a little bit out of the vision of the villagers. But you guys think
All right,
you've
I feel
successfully-
like we should head back to Targos.
You mean back to Bremen?
We could go back to Bremen, but how
Bremen-
far would it be?
Bremen's only a mile and a half away from Targos.
Yeah, it's
At
usually it's
least for the
about
map here.
yes. You guys were traveling for like an hour and a half, but that was because the snow and there's no active trail there, and also you had to cross some lake ice. Um, but your quest giver was in Bremen.
Yeah, this was Danica Greystill.
Yeah, we went to Targos. We went towards Targos to find the Schwingas. We should go back to Bremen to finish this quest.
Okay. And then, because I was just saying, because we have to go through Targos to go to Lonelywood, I didn't know if we wanted to go to Lonelywood and then come back to Bremen after we're done with Lonelywood. But I'm cool with going back to Bremen, reporting back to the woman, and then look at going to Lonelywood.
Yeah, he said we get levels for quests. So I think we should hand the quests in for sure.
You're like, we want a level.
Yes.
Back to Bremen it is.
Well, remember I said 2 quests equals the next level, and then 2 more quests equals the next level, and then we go from there.
Yes.
Total of 5 to get level 4, I believe. Yeah, so you guys definitely can make your way back to Bremen with a new adventure in hand. He doesn't have a stat block. He doesn't fight. He is, like Demmer said, a playful ally that bestows gifts. Which
He's
I don't
my
know if
brownie
Al,
buddy.
yeah, I don't know if Al told you what he got, but that's up for him to share. We'll also show you this because you have unlocked this art handout.
Yay!
It's kind of cool. I like the little fort.
Well,
Knife.
the way the book had it written was it was going to be plain Peter Pan food, but after the snowball thing, I had to change it. But as you guys make it back to Bremen, you find, like Al said, Danica in the buried treasure. She's drinking a cup of hot cocoa. She hails you down, Fennel.
Yes. Would you like to share with what we found?
Well, yeah, she as she sees you, she kind of calls you over, and she says, "Were you able to find any information?"
Oh, yes, absolutely. And I show her the sketches. I talk about the behaviors. Also, yes, they were on foxes. They were very playful and mischievous, and not quite aggressive. They don't warrant that behavior attributed to them. I'm sure they would act accordingly if attacked, but in this instant, they seemed more interested in interacting in a playful way.
She looks at your information. Do you give her like pages, or do you give her like the book to look at?
I let her look at the pages, but I'm not giving up my book.
Okay. Yeah, she kind of looks them over, and she says, "Wow, I never knew they were so active out here in Neverwinter. No, how active they were out here in Icewind Dale. This is amazing. This kind of work can lead to great discoveries." She's like, "Did you happen to get one alive?"
No, that was not quite in the request. So we let them go on their way. But we did gather the information and get the sketches.
Yeah, she pats you on the back. She's like, "Here, let me copy these down to my journal, and it won't take no more than a few hours, and then you guys can be on your way." And she hands you 25 gold, as she promised. She hands you another 25 gold for actually bringing back information, and she tells you that you're able to keep the lantern of tracking in case it ever comes in handy.
Oh, why, thank you.
Dun dun dun. Quest complete. I don't know. I don't have a quest
Dun
complete
dun
number.
dun. I give everybody their gold.
Yeah, so you 50 gold total. You can split it up between 6 of you. It would have been easier with just the 5, but we got a 6 now. So you guys do that math.
So it sounds like you need to up it to 60 gold.
You know, I could. Sure. Done. 60 gold.
Everybody gets 10.
All of the gold.
Now the whole time you guys are going to be riding on the sleds, all you're going to hear is this. Dr. Jones.
Is that the Jumanji drums?
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
All right. It is pretty close to our ending time. You guys have finished one more quest. Next week we can start up and determine where you're going to go. I think you guys are going. I'm going to assume you're going to go back to Targos to make your way to Lonelywood. But you know, as you go to these places, you're going to get more quests that might be closer to those places. So keep that in mind. I will say this: the last thing that I'm going to tell you guys is while you guys were in the buried treasure, you guys had a rumor that you guys heard, and it had to do with good mead. So when you guys are ready to hear the rumor, or at least have somebody write it down, let me know.
That'll have to be next time, because I am falling asleep.
Oh yeah, no. I'm just giving you guys the rumor, so I want somebody to write it down because I will probably forget I told you. But it says in good.
We'll write it down.
It says in Goodmead, the town speaker was recently killed by a 9-foot-tall giant. Rumor has it the giant stole a shipment of honeymead, without which a handful of taverns in the 10 towns might go dry.
I can't write this fast. I'm actually writing this down.
Well, I will post it in chat as well, and that way you can read it at your leisure. And I thank you all for playing, and I thank everyone for watching who watched on Twitch. And I hope next week we continue our Iceland adventure because it seems to be kind of silly so far.
So far it is, yep.
Yeah, this is fun. Awesome puzzle.
We placated a dinosaur and played with little fairies. I mean,
what else do you want from D&D? There will be some combat, I promise. If you guys go and find, if you guys go to the druid, there will be combat, I promise.
I have yet to cast one single spell. It's been very interesting.
I've been the only one to do anything combat-wise so far.
Yeah, that was a hit at least. You know, you got hit.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll get there. All right.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be combat coming.
All right. Well, like I said, thank you guys for playing. Vincer, you get your nights. I know a few of you guys are going to go to bed as well, so you guys also have a good night. I look forward to next week, and I will give you confirmation, Vincer, on the 11th in a few days.
Do so. Thank you.
All right.
Nighty night, everybody.
Yep, I need to get to bed. I got 6 trucks to unload tomorrow.
woo!
Yep.
Have fun, guys.
All right. Bye.